we have Sarah, and she pours 4 ounces of coffee into a cup that can hold 8 ounces. And then she pours 4 ounces of cream into the second cup that can also hold 8 ounces. Okay, so what we should do is we should draw like a diagram. So we have 2 cups. So 1 cup here, 1 cup here. So Sarah pours 4 ounces of coffee into a cup that can hold 8 ounces. So you have like coffee, let's say. So let's say you have like this amount of coffee, it's 4 ounces. And then you pour 4 ounces of cream into the second cup. So you have 4 ounces of cream. So 4 ounces of cream into the second cup. So here, let's label this as like 4 ounces of coffee, just to make sure like we don't get confused. And then we're told that she pours half of the contents of the first cup into the second cup and completely mixes the contents. So she's going to pour half of the contents in this case. So we originally have 4 ounces of coffee. So half of that turns into 2 ounces. So we're going to have 2 ounces of coffee left. So we're going to like cut this down in half. And we're going to put 2 ounces of coffee into the second cup, right? That's what the question says. And then we're going to, after that we do that, we're going to like mix the contents in the second cup. We're going to mix it well. So that's what the question says. We're going to completely mix it. And then we're going to pour half of the contents in the second cup back into the first cup. So in the second cup, we have 6 ounces of mixture, like 6 ounces total. So that tells us that like, basically we have 6 ounces total. So we're going to like kind of pour like 3, you're going to pour out 3 ounces. So we're going to pour out 3 ounces out of this cup. So basically, let's see. So that tells us like the question says like we're going to pour half the contents of the second cup back into the first cup. So we're going to pour out 3 ounces. So, but like the challenging part here might be to identify, you know, how much coffee are we going to pour out? How much like cream are we going to pour out? The idea is like we have like 2 ounces of coffee, right? So, or actually let's look at it this way, right? We have 4 ounces of cream. So we have 4 ounces of cream and we have 6 ounces of mixture in total. That tells us that 2/3 of the mixture is cream. So 2/3 of the second mixture is cream. So if we pour out 3 ounces, so we're gonna pour out 3 ounces into this cup now. And since 2/3 of the mixture is cream, 2/3 times 3 is equal to 2. And that means that we're going to be pouring out 2 ounces of cream. We're going to be pouring out 2 ounces of cream into the second cup, or into the first cup. So that tells us that the first cup now has 2 ounces of cream. So now we can answer the question. We want to know like what fraction of the contents in the first cup is cream. So in total, we have 5 ounces of mixture in total, 3 plus 2. So we have 5 ounces of mixture in total, and we have 2 ounces of cream. So that tells us that the fraction would just be like 2/5, which would be like the correct answer, which is D. Yeah, so did anyone have like any questions on like how to do that question? Okay, so just to like summarize again, for this question, it was a word problem. So I think the best way to do these kinds of questions is like just to like kind of simulate the process, like go step by step, read the problem and like kind of simulate it. That's like, these kinds of questions can definitely get confusing. So maybe sometimes you can like draw it out, like maybe just draw a diagram. Like you don't have to, but like sometimes it could like make it easier to visualize. Yeah, because it can get pretty complicated when you like, you know, take stuff and you dump it into another cup and then you mix it and then you pour some out and then like that can get really confusing. So make sure you organize your thoughts like very like carefully, like this, because these questions are also really common in different math competitions.